I think now is going to be a really important time. We kind of foresaw this coming, or I saw this coming 4 or 5 years ago, that we're heading towards a shitstorm in terms of home ownership, right? And that's driven not only by inflation, but just, the fact that a lot of people have poor access to finance, They don't necessarily get the ability to buy their own home, right? So we know that with 10,000 data points in AskHomey, we can start to generate income for people, but also save them time and money in managing their home, right? So we think we can improve homeowners' lives.
Why that? Why go for that kind of all of your household, all of your accounts, everything like that, all under one banner? What was kind of the impetus for that? Where was the spark?
So the problem is that for most people, right, if I ask you, where do you keep your bills? Where are your bills? Online somewhere? Paper? You don't care.
I don't know. That's the thing. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
In a drawer.
So yeah, okay, all right. Now, what about the number for your plumber?
In your phone.
Right. So now you've got something in a drawer in a phone. What about your bank statements?
Online.
Online. So now you've got something online in a drawer on your phone. What about your electricity bill? Oh, you got that in the drawer, haven't you?
Yeah, that'd be in the drawer.
Right,
That's a different drawer, though.
Lettered, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's in
What
the
about-
kitchen. That's in the downstairs
What
drawer.
about receipts for the TV? Your home insurance. What about that?
Home should in the drawer with that stuff.
Okay, so you got it all in a drawer. What happens if you got an emergency when you go away?
It's all in the drawer.
It's all in the drawer. That's the problem. So the problem is that all of this stuff lives all over the place. Email, hard drives, in a drawer, in your head, on your phone, and we're just trying to bring it all together in one place. The other thing that you'll realize is that you end up with so many different accounts. So the other thing that we'll be able to do with AskHomey is that you can log in once and access all these things from one login. You don't have to keep remembering your password for everything. And we'll do the same thing for payments.
I called it Propertunity earlier. I don't know why I did that. That was bizarre.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
AskHomey. It's right.
With AskHomey, it's almost combining a password manager in many ways. But it's more than just the password. It's actually all of the details about it all in one place.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's essentially, you've got to think about this as a platform business strategy. On the one side, you've got 28 million homeowners, right?
Yeah.
On the other side, you've got hundreds of thousands of suppliers, plumbers, electricians, gardeners, kitchen salesmen, window salesmen, etc. They all want to connect, right? Your window cleaner, your bank, your insurance company, they all want to connect with you as the homeowner, right? And so you either get them to register every time, or you just say, well, when you're on the AskHomey platform, you're straight into my app as well, right? Plus we can store, all of the documentation, all of the property data. So when you fill out your home insurance, when you apply for home insurance, there's I'd say about 6 pages of questions. We'd fill out at least 2 or 3 of those, automatically. So these guys get the benefit of property data and some basic homeowner data, right? They don't have to register everybody because they'll have come in as a registered person. It just makes their customer journeys easier, right?
But as well, for things like, wills and probate, it makes the whole thing. What, where are you at now with it? Are you fundraising for it? Are you? What's the goal? Are you gonna, do your Series A, Series B, get it valued at $1 billion, and then cash it out to someone else, or float it on the stock exchange, and then rinse repeat?
No, the idea wasn't necessarily to make this. We're not focused on this being a exit kind of strategy. We actually think that we want to improve homeowners' lives, and we think we've got a model for doing it, right? And I think now is going to be a really important time. We kind of foresaw this coming, or I saw this coming 4 or 5 years ago, that we're heading towards a shitstorm in terms of home ownership, right? And that's driven not only by inflation, but just, the fact that a lot of people have poor access to finance, you know. They don't necessarily get the ability to buy their own home, right? So we know that with 10,000 data points in AskHomey, we can start to generate income for people, but also save them time and money in managing their home, right? So we think we can improve homeowners' lives.
I think as an outsider from not this industry, I think it's great to hear that you just want to improve that. I feel like you are right in the sense of a homeowner. It's hard. I'm 27 years old. It's very hard for me to buy a home.
You need a relative to die first, and then you can kind of
100%. And so it's nice to hear that there is companies out there making a change and trying to help that, you know?
You'd use that though, wouldn't you?
100%, yeah.
To be able to have everything kind of under one
roof, yeah, one app. Is it going to be an app, you said?
Yeah, it's one app, yeah.
Perfect.